Well, hello everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod for Friday, March the 4th, and the Seed Hawk pack is finally here. Yes, a large cedar. It is somewhat a little bit different than what we remember from Farm Sim 19. However, we have a big cedar, so happy days for us. Now, there are quite a few options, shall we say, and configurations and so forth, so I will try to go through them in a logical manner. We can start out with the pack, the Seed Hawk pack by Bcbuhler Forward Agriculture. It is 43.42 megabytes to download, and it comes in two pieces, as you can see. The seed tank and the air seeder itself. There is some color options and others, so let's start with the store. You'll find it in Cedars. And here it is. It is a direct drill. So let's start with, well, the simple one, the Seedhawk toolbar, 65 foot or 19.8 meters in width for 9 miles per hour, and it will do your regular seeding type crops. Now, we have a few options in wheel brands: Lizard, Michelin, BKT, and Lizard. In Lizard, you have the singles or duals. In Michelin is just that, and BKT is the is duals. So we'll go back to Lizard for a minute. The design was either Seedhawk or Vertistad. Vertistad is the bright red, and Seedhawk is the dark maroon. Now, here's something that's interesting, although it's for aesthetic purposes only. Toe behind means, or toe between means the seed tank is between the tractor and the seeder. If it's toe behind, that's referring to the seed tank. So it's a little bit opposite. So that means the seeder itself is going to be between the tractor and the seed tank. Now, don't worry too much about it because it doesn't matter. It works either way. Just the hoses kind of show up in the front or the back. Now, Seedhawk 660 air cart. The prices, of course, $225,000 for the cedar, $150,000 for the air cart. So you're looking at $375 for the set. So pricey, but hey, it is large and in charge. Now, the air cart. We have Lizard, BKT, Michelin, Midas, Elmer's, it looks like. I can't see that. And back to Lizard. In Lizard, you have that is your style. BKT, duals or singles. Michelin, duals or singles. Midas, that's all you get. And the Elmer's is the track version, which is kind of neat. Now, again, toe between system means it's a between. Now, this one is correct to what you would think. Toe between, toe behind means it's behind the air seeder. Toe between means it's between the tractor and the seeder. Design Seedhawk or Vertistad. It just changes the color, basically nothing else. And no conveyor, which means it acts as just a regular seeder. You kind of pull up next to something and fill it up like that. Or you have the conveyor, which is basically the auger that comes out in order to fill your tanks, and we will show how that works. That's an extra $5,000, but it is not necessarily necessary. All right. So, having said that, let's hop in. Oh yes, horsepower ratings. You're going to need something pretty hefty. 450, it says. We could try it with one that's only 450. It might be a little bit tough. So let's hook this up. It is a pin hitch, so any of the tractors will hook up. So automatically it okay, now let's get into the particulars. It works a little different than it did in 19, where it pretty much chooses. You go up to it, and then it's like, okay, seeds. Well, it goes to the seed tank automatically. You don't choose which tank. And there it is. It just refills it. And there it goes. And then once it's filled, you close the cover. Close the cover. Come on. Open next cover. So it is kind of, okay, there we go. Just toggle through them. There we go. So it is like 19. You toggle through it, but with the open cover and through the different. Okay, so let's back that one up, and let's get us a fertilizer bag and a couple of seed bags or a seed bag. Whoops. We'll get to the one. We had them in the field, so just wait. I want to show this with. All right, there you go. So when you get up to here, they automatically open up and you just fill it. Just like you would any of the other seeders. And let's get next to this fertilizer. And there it is, opens up. You fill it up. And there you go. So this one I have set up where the seed tank is between. As you can see, the hoses. Once I back up and line it up, there we go. So as you can see, the hoses link up, and it looks all very pretty and proper. If we disconnect that and hook it up the other way, it's a little tricky hooking. As you know, these these kinds of seeders, are a little more tricky to hook up than. Okay, I should be able to do that. Okay, so back up. We should get that. There it is. And you see the hose kind of. It's kind of there. It says like, okay, there should be something here, but they aren't. But no worries. It still works. No problem at all. As a matter of fact, there's a hitch here. You can hook another seed tank on the back of this and have twice as much seed capacity and fertilizer. Yeah. So you could have a seed train going if you have a really, really big, and we might get some really big maps yet. You don't know with big fields. So, all right, now to the field. This one. So here we got the case, the big engine, and we'll just set the worker off. Oops. Sorry, just trying to back up here so you can see it. As you can see, away he goes at 9 miles per hour. No problem at all. And he's been seeding away this field for a little while now. No problems whatsoever. I would probably choose the extra. You can choose the extra tank. There's 3 tanks. So one's a seed tank, and one's a fertilizer tank, and the third tank is an option. You can put seed or fertilizer. I would... Oh, wait a minute. Do I have fertilizer set? Oh, I must have that set. Oh, maybe it's not taking fertilizer because it's fertilized. Maybe. Those are all off. Or is that all seed? Thought I put fertilizer in there. Anyways, this one only has seed in it. However, I have a drawbar attached. And just watch what happens. So that drawbar is found in weights. And so that's kind of interesting. I thought, here we go at 25 miles an hour. You cover a lot of ground. Seeding with this at 25 miles per hour. Anyways, just thought I'd show that. It's kind of neat. I'm sure there's a lot of other combinations and so forth. But the main purpose of this video is just basically to show how it works, how you can refill the seeders. Like I said, there's 3. I'm not sure why. It's a little tricky when you're filling it from, say, the 82 Studios. You can fill it with a auger wagon or seed tender, or just have them in these, so you know how much you're putting in and which one. If you have the auger attachment, you can kind of choose a little bit better which tanks. Anyways, that's a few things that I can think of. Anyways, other than that, it works. It seeds. It works well, and it's big. So that's the Seed Hawk pack by Bcbuhler. Forward Agriculture, 43.42 megabytes to download. I'm a Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. Till next time, bye.